Hello there, heroes. I'm the Orange Ranger. Let's talk about a change to Power Rangers episode reviews. When this season of Power Rangers began and I reviewed the first episode, I got a couple of comments that I found slightly unusual. They were asking me, no, not really, they were begging me to stop using screen caps in my reviews. Other favorite channels of theirs had been taken down due to copyright strikes, and they didn't want to see the same thing happen to me. I appreciated these warnings, but to be honest, I didn't really give it a lot of thought. I'd been through this already. Yes, once upon a time, Hasbro Content ID'd a bunch of my videos, and my YouTube channel was even completely demonetized. But my channel got remonetized, and Hasbro one day just kind of randomly saw the light and released a bunch of their claims on my videos. However, you may sense an even bigger butt than mine coming down the road here. Last week, Hasbro manually claimed 13 of my Beast Morphers reviews. 12 of them simply had their monetization taken by Hasbro, while the 13th was also blocked in some countries, not the United States, but several international countries. I, of course, immediately appealed this on the grounds of fair use for every video, but Hasbro manually reviewed the claims well within their window of time to do so, and upheld them. Now, obviously, if you're watching this video, I still have a YouTube channel. These are not copyright strikes. Hasbro's just claiming the monetization on those videos. Honestly, stealing the ad revenue for the work that I've done because I've committed the terrible sin of taking still pictures of their TV video and putting it on screen at 25% of its original resolution. Clearly an egregious theft of their intellectual property. Hashtag #IRoll. But yes, I have finally decided, once and for all, as strongly as I can make that statement, that it is time for the era of screen caps to end. I've said this before, but I feel like it bears repeating for the sake of being completely open and honest with you all. Screen caps really came down more than anything to a lack of confidence on my part. I was insecure being the only thing on screen and the only reason that somebody would watch the videos. But as this was going on, I just thought things over, and to my great humility, I do realize that it's my opinions that you all are seeking. If you're watching my reviews of an episode, you've very likely already watched the episode. You don't need to see pictures from it again. So, yes, no more screen caps during Power Rangers episode reviews. Now, comic reviews should not be impacted. Boom Studios has either been very gracious about my use of their pages, or they don't have the first clue that I exist. But either way, they've never given me a single problem, so for now, I'll be proceeding as normal. Also, I've only ever gotten a claim on a cutaway gag, those little video memes that I use in my reviews, once, and I was able to cut it out of the video and repost. So, I'm going to keep doing that as well. Now, as petty as this is going to sound, I have absolutely no desire to allow Hasbro to profit from my video work simply because I use some pictures of their TV show. So any review that has been content ID'd by Hasbro is going to be removed from the channel. Now, you may be thinking that this is going to leave large gaps in season playlists, and I know that some of you binge watch my episode reviews, and seriously, thank you for that so much. It means a lot to me, and it's honestly still something I have trouble wrapping my mind around, that there are people that are binge watching me, but seriously, thank you so much. So what I've decided to do there is put those videos, any video that has been content ID'd, claimed by Hasbro, is going to go into what I call podcast mode. I'm going to download the video, take the audio out of the video, and just post that on a background with like an audio visualizer, so at least anybody watching the video on YouTube has something that they can look at. And that's how I'm going to be returning those videos back onto YouTube so that you all are still able to watch them. Now, this has a secondary benefit as well, actually. I've gotten a lot of comments from people who really enjoy watching my Ninja Steel reviews because they like seeing me yell at a camera. About how a lot of those videos were completely blocked by formerly Saban brands, and then Hasbro kind of carried it on. I appealed some of them, and Hasbro still denied them, so they're just leaving it the way it is. This gives me a way to put those videos back up. To be honest, I was planning one day when I had better access to faster internet to download those videos and just cover up the screen caps and repost them, but that's not really viable right now because of everything going on in the world and not having access to Starbucks. So doing this with these Content ID videos anyway, I think this is a good way to get those videos up as well, and at least you'll have the audio. There was a point when the whole Kappa thing was happening where I explored the idea of just going into podcasting, and I got a lot of positive responses from you heroes on that. So this might be a great way to kind of dip my toe in those waters as far as podcasting. But that's my plan for that. As I begin wrapping this video up, I just want to take a second to mention a couple of really good reviewer friends of mine who've inspired me by their example to take this action and to know that this is a viable way of going forward. That would be Japanime and Heirloom. Both of these gentlemen review Power Rangers episodes without using a single screenshot, and their reviews are always excellent and insightful. Subscribe to both of those gentlemen immediately if you are not already. If they can do it, I can do it. Well, I wrote this to be the introduction to this week's Beast Morphers 2.0 episode review, and then it grew into a full page of script, and I decided to cut it and make it its own video. As always, heroes, thank you so much for supporting me in whatever ways I decide to go forward. I really do wish Hasbro would be better about this, at least contacting myself and other reviewers and giving us some kind of guidelines. But for now, this is how it is. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. See you folks for the Cruisin' for a Bruisin' review, and until then, may the power protect you.